There you go. See all that yumminess? Oh, it's steaming up my camera. Cheese on top. It's time for more Instant Pot cooking for Trim Healthy Mama. In today's video, we're going to be making pizza chili from Northern Nestor. So I got my recipe for pizza chili right here. I printed it off the internet and it's from the website Northern Nestor. You really need to go check out her website if you have not checked it out for Trim Healthy Mama recipes. She is full of delicious recipes. Many months ago, beginning of summer, I did a recipe review on a broccoli salad of hers, and it's better than the one in the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, just so you know. It's so good, and every time I bring it to church, everybody loves it. And she also has some desserts that I plan on making soon, so keep an eye out for those if I do a recipe review, if it all works out. But anyway, now I messed up on the ingredients a little bit. It calls for ground beef and Italian sausage, and I only bought Italian sausage, so I'm just going to go with it. And I'm sure it's going to be good. It's mild turkey sausage, so I'm going to throw everything in my slow cooker. Her recipe says to put everything in a Dutch oven and let it sit for a while. Well, what I'm going to, you probably could put it in slow cooker too. What I'm going to do is put it in my Instant Pot so that it's ready for when my family gets home, because they'll probably be home while I'm filming this. I'm making it. So I'm going to go over to my Instant Pot. I already got it over there on saute. I'm using my 8-quart one because I'm kind of going to double it in a way. So, but now maybe not, because it calls for 2 pounds of ground beef, or 2 pounds of meat total, and I only have, and if I double it, that's 4, and I only have 2. So we'll just see how it goes. It'll be plenty enough meat, I'm sure, for all of us. But let's see, it serves 8. So I think I'll just add a little bit more stuff to it. Yeah, like extra pepper, extra can of sauce, things like that. Extra pepperoni. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So if you would like this recipe after seeing this video, go ahead and check the link below to it, and it'll take you right to the recipe. So on to cooking. When you're cooking with your Instant Pot, think of it as one pot cooking. Because of the saute button or the keep warm button, whatever button you want to use for this, you can cook the meat for things like chili and different soups, so that you don't have to cook it in a pan and then put it in like a slow cooker. You have to cook it in the pot or your pan on the stove and then put it in there. So if you're on the fence like I was for like probably 2 years about getting an Instant Pot, and I'm like, I don't need to have food ready in 5 minutes, which, to be honest with you, it may only take 5 to 10 minutes for the food to cook, but it takes 20 minutes to get up to pressure and another 15 minutes for it to release pressure, so it's not as fast cooking as you might think, but it is quicker than a slow cooker, of course. But slow cookers are just so easy to throw it in and forget it. But just so you know, if you're thinking about an Instant Pot this holiday season, because Amazon's going to have flash deals on them, you know that, I recommend the Cosori over the Instant Pot, just because for a lesser price, you get all the same buttons and features that you would get on a more expensive Instant Pot. That's just my opinion from having both. I share the information all the time. I'm not getting paid to say that. Cosori did send me one the beginning of the year to review and stuff, and I really do like it more. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to come over to my cutting board and I'm going to cut up, I don't have any green peppers, another fail in this recipe, but you know what, it's really not a fail, because as long as I have all this stuff, right? I have a red pepper, an orange pepper, and a yellow pepper, and I have a bunch of onion, and I'm going to cut this up and stick it in with the sausage that is cooking in there. My peppers, I have 3 peppers, yellow, orange, and red, all chopped up, and an onion. So I'm going to choose here. There's the sausage all cooked up. It is turkey sausage, so that what is it? Sorry, I see my head. It is turkey sausage. It's the Genio, I don't know, whatever it was. Sorry, I can't remember. And so this is all cooked up, and so I'm going to dump this in. Sorry, I keep holding it down here when I'm not looking. Aha! I'm going to dump in all the peppers now. I'm going to cook all that together. So we have all the peppers and the onion inside. I'm just gonna get the last little pieces. This is gonna be so good. You probably could tweak this recipe to whatever you would put on your pizza. Like if you like a Hawaiian pizza, you probably could get some of that ham and dice it up, and pineapple. Now it would be more of a E with the pineapple, so maybe you want to go easy on the pineapple or get like really lean meat for it. So you got to be careful about that suggestion. Well, if you're not a trim healthy mama, that might be good. And then you could do a veggie lovers, you could do a meat lovers, you know, whatever you would put on your pizza, you probably could put inside this chili. So I'm gonna let that just simmer and cook up and marriage all together so that all the flavors blend and the veggies get a little softer. And I'm going to go get the rest of the ingredients together because I believe I have to go upstairs in my pantry to get my beans and tomatoes. So I'll just leave that for now. So I have everything all nice and cooked up here. I just added my salt and my pepper and my chili powder. I had just enough chili powder. I probably should have bought some. But hopefully I'll be getting to the Dollar Tree. I can pick up some then if I don't get to a regular store. I just went grocery shopping today, and it's amazing how you forget things even though you have your list, right? Am I the only one? I can't be the only one that forgets things. You either overlook it on your list or you completely forget to put it on your list. And onion powder and chili powder are two things that I need right now. But that just gives me an excuse to go to Sprouts because I love it. I love their spices. They're my favorite right now is the Sprouts brand spices. Anyway, okay, so what I'm gonna do is add 2 jars of pizza sauce to this. There's 1 and 2. Do you wanna see what I'm doing? I'll flip you around so that you can see what it looks like as I add everything. So there is the 2 jars of pizza sauce. I'll mix all that in together. And then we're gonna add some kidney beans. And we're gonna add 2 of these. So it seems like I do have enough to double this recipe except the meat. So I'm okay with that because I'm gonna let the children have those tortilla chips. And since this is an S, I am going to crisp up some Joseph's lavish, however you want to say it. And oh, that looks so good. Doesn't that look good? Look at all those vegetables in there. Ooh. Now if you're on Echo weight, it says on the recipe on the bottom here, if you want to cross over, you can add some corn to it. That would be really good. Now the last, no, not the last thing. It also says to add 1 jar of salsa. So since I was doubling it, I bought this giant one, and I gotta get mild because I got some younger children who don't like spicy things. I think more than half of us like spicy, so I make it mild and then we just add more spice to it later on. So there, I don't know, what does this make it? I guess this is kind of like the diced tomatoes, huh? I've never had salsa in chili before. I know, isn't there a Trim Healthy Mama recipe that is Pearl's chili, or is it Pearl's meatloaf? She puts it in there. Anyway, so is that it? Oh, it stopped sauteing. Let's see my recipe. Water. I'm gonna add some water. I need to go get some more water. Whoops. Okay, is it too hot for you? Or is it on? Okay. So I added, it says 1 to 2 cups of water, and I added 3 because it looks a little runny, you know, but that'll be fine. And then the pepperoni is the last thing I needed to put in. Now the recipe calls for a stick of pepperoni and that you chop it up. So I just bought the already sliced pepperoni. I bought turkey pepperoni, and as you can see here, I just broke it with my hands. I didn't even take the time to cut it. I ripped it as I put it in here. And you know, to make like bite-sized pieces rather than having the whole pieces in here. So you see that? So that's what I did. Now I have all the ingredients in here. The only thing that you don't put in is the cheese, because then you just put it on top when you're all done. So I'm going to put on the lid to my Instant Pot. Get this turned over. All right, so now let me just give you a little tip here. before I do this, because I'm going to forget to tell you later. I was asking somebody about Instapots, and why is it whenever I cook something, it smells like food that I already cooked in it, even though I cleaned my Instapot. I take the lid apart, you know, the inside stuff, I clean it all out, I clean the insides, and the lady told me that by storing your lids upside down like this, that prevents that. And then, you know, if it gets dusty, you could just rinse it out. So ever since then, it really has helped a lot. And, you know, you take off the lid and it smells like, you know, smells like tacos, smells like chili still, smells like eggs. And that has been less of a smell since I've been storing my lids upside down and not sealed, you know, closed. All right. So now since I have to make up my time, so everything is cooked, it's just going to like marriage together. So I'm only going to cook it for like 6 minutes because it doesn't need a whole lot of time. It's just going to like all marriage together. So everything's all set. Make sure you have it on seal and it goes all by itself. Now another little thing about the Instapot and the Kasori, the Instant Pot, it's not an Instapot, people, it's an Instant Pot. Do you see instant? Like, you know, right now in an instant, okay? And the Kasori is that the Kasori has an on button. So when you set your time and stuff, you have to press on. The Instant Pot, you just do the time and then, you know, you wait like 2 seconds and then it turns, you know, turns on all by itself. So it is on, it is getting up to pressure, and I will come back when it is all done and we'll taste test it. And my family's still not home yet. I totally expected them home and interrupt this video, but they haven't. So I may go put my feet up for a few minutes while this is cooking. All right, we'll come back. Ooh, pizza chili. Still a little hot. You've been able to taste it?
Okay, here's good.
Does it taste like pizza?
Yes.
Yes. Here's mine. All those bowls are dirty, so I got a cup.
Mom, can you show us?
You should drink some.
I'll drink it like coffee.
Yeah. Those Mom's.
Took a long time for the pressure to release for me to open it up. There you go. See all that yumminess? Oh, it's steaming up my camera.
Yeah,
Cheese on top.
What's cheese on top?
Ooh. All right, who has tasted it?
Me.
And you said it was good?
Real good, big thumbs up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Kids got chips.
Chips.
Mommy.
Got Supergirl over here. Gonna use your superpowers and eat your dinner?
Stop.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So have you ever had chili that tastes like pizza before?
Nope. I think so. Maybe.
Not.
Not? It's really hot still. I don't want to burn my tongue. Oh, that tastes really good, except it's really hot. I need to cool it off. Okay. I like this. I should bring this to church one time this winter on a cold Sunday. I think people would enjoy this.
You have a food for lunch thing.
Yeah. All right, so there you have it. The kids like it. I like it. So it can be done without ground beef, but I bet you more meat would be yummy. So I'll definitely be making this again. Oh, another Supergirl.
Italian sausage.
All right, that's what's in here, Italian sausage. That's what the meat is. All right, so thank you, Northern Nestor, for a good hit recipe, pizza chili. Until next time.
Be a blessing. Be a blessing and not a pest.
Be a friend that's kind and true. Think of others and not yourself.
Do you leave this in your video?
Sometimes.
Oh.
What do you think? Should I, Quinn?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sing us a song, Quinn.
Jesus loves me. Right? I know.
Come on, Quinn.
For the Bible
Sing a song.
I'll tell you a story.
Tell your story.
Once upon a time, there was someone drinking coffee at the end.